Here is your practice test video to check your work. So let's look at number 1, add the fractions. 2 6 plus 3 6 equals 5 6. Number 2, remember we subtract the fractions first, so 3/4 minus 2/4 and 5 whole minus 2 wholes. Show how to find equivalent fractions. So we multiply by 2 over 2 and get 4/12, and then if you wanted to simplify it, you could. Number 4, add the fractions. 10 and hundreds aren't the same, so we had to multiply by 10 over 10 to make an equivalent fraction, and then add 40 plus 12 hundredths is 52 hundredths. Number 5, you can see 2 6 is what John drank. Sarah drank that much. What fraction total? Yes, it says 2 6 of the punch, but it is important to read the whole thing and just realize that, oh, they just want to know the total. So show your work, answer, and so 2 6 plus 3 6 is 5 6. And then actually answer the question. What fraction of the punch did they drink? They drank that much. Which equation shows decomposing? Remember, decomposing is blowing things up, breaking it down. You just have to find the equation that works. This is a good strategy for actually testing it out to find the right one. All right, on the back, here we go. Oh, by the way, your secret code word is going to be pie, P-I-E. Continue. All right, one car has that, the other has that. So you can see I can't compare the fractions. It says which fraction is larger, so I had to create an equivalent fraction so that I could then compare and know that 3/8 is larger than 2/8. Which decimal shows this? So you just want to read it, 2 and 4 hundredths, and make sure the 4 is in the hundredths place. Again, if you write all these as fractions, you can find the one that is correct. Which decimal is larger? There's a 3 in the tenths place and a 6 in the tenths place. You can also make them look the same by putting the 0 there, and you can see 60 is bigger than 30 hundredths. Which write each decimal is a fraction, so there's that. There's that, and again, you could even have put the 0 on the end to see it as 60 hundredths versus 30 hundredths. All right, number 9, we're using option 1 here to multiply a fraction. We know this is repeated addition, so it looks like that, or 3 times 8 is 24 tenths, and then name that whole 10 tenths. There's 2 wholes with 4 left over. And number 10, 2/3 of 21. Of means multiply. Make sure you have that. I chose to use option 2 just because I didn't feel like doing 21 times 2, which I could have done. But I chose to do option 2 by doing 21 divided by 3 and getting 7, and then focusing on the 2 parts, which got me 14 gallons of gas. Likewise, you could have done 21 times 2 and got 42 over 3, but then you would have had to figure out how many holes were in that, which could be a little bit of a chore versus the other way. So that is 14 gallons. This is a line plot. I can see 3/4 goes here, 1/2 I know is equivalent, so I put my X there, 2/4 and 1/4. Subtracting with regrouping, it says what would I need to do first? I would have to regroup. Cross out the 3, rip out a whole, and so I have a 2 now. I add 4/4 to this, so now I can go ahead and solve the problem. All right, that's it.